Some of us might be lucky enough to identify our tendencies of procrastination in time and still do something about it. If created correctly, your morning routine can keep you organized for the rest of your day and help you push past procrastination. Rather than, just jumping in the shower, slothing around watching TV before heading out the door to work, you can use that time to wisely set a foundation for the beginning of your workday. And this is going to ensure that you'll make the next 9 to 5 as smoothly as possible. So in this episode, I'm going to share with you 5 tips for a morning routine that will help you stay organized for the whole day. My name is Cassie Rose, and I like to give you tips for productivity. If you haven't already, subscribe down below, and if you have, welcome back. And if this is the type of video you're interested in, please click the thumbs up down, and we're going to get started. Before you go to bed, make a list of all your assignments and meetings and tasks for the next day. This is how we're going to get ahead a little bit. This approach to organizing your day might not sound very flexible, but in reality, it keeps you from being reactive. This is extremely helpful in the morning when we want to react with sleep. Instead, it encourages you to focus on the task at hand and slot whatever assignments that pop up into the free spaces of your day, rather than pushing things aside and jumping in on them too quickly and getting ahead of ourselves. Instead of laying awake at night worrying about what you need to get done for the next day, make a list and put it to bed. Make a list as you're going to sleep, and when you do, so does it. So here are some tips for a smoother morning routine as we're planning out our day and getting ahead of it. Number 1, sorry to say, but you gotta become a morning person. You may not feel like it, but some of the most successful and productive people in the world roll out of bed well before 7 a.m. Bob Ferguson, Attorney General of Washington State, for example, wakes up at 5 every single day to cook breakfast for his family, which is pretty cute, I have to say. Caroline Burkle, a U.S. Olympic bronze medalist in swimming, gets out of bed at 5:30 for her morning workout every day and jumps into the pool. Waking up early in the morning can cause a substantial boost in productivity because there are a lot fewer distractions, there's fewer people demanding your attention, and more time stretching before you get to do all the fun things that the day will throw at you. Number 2, you want to stimulate your mind during this time. When you wake up in the morning, you want to wake up your brain. Getting up early is great for productivity, but not if you're just stumbling around in a fog. So we want mental stimulation. It's critical to have this first thing in the morning, but how are we going to do that? Successful morning routines don't start by smacking the snooze button. I wish that they did, but they don't. Rather, they start by getting yourself up and moving and ready to face the day both mentally and physically, okay? So here are some of the keys to a successful morning routine. You want to try some of these strategies. One of them is to figure out what you like to do for exercise, something that you actually enjoy, not something you tolerate. Drink a glass of water, journal, turn on some music to get your mind going. All of these things are going to mentally stimulate you and get you ready for the day. Number 3, you want to get organized, okay? If you want to truly be productive, both in the morning and throughout the rest of your day, it's critical that you learn how to get organized in your schedule, in your decision making. You can't accomplish all of your goals if you're constantly scrambling to remember what you're supposed to do next. It's just not going to happen. Finding the important piece of paperwork or checking out the data that should have been at your fingertips already for that presentation. Simply getting organized can substantially increase your overall productivity and your ability to be a morning person. Trying some of these other things, I've heard of Zstream. Zstream is a really good tool for improving organization and boosting productivity. It allows you to prioritize tasks throughout your day. You can keep the sight of really high priority tasks at the top, and all of these different things will just help you focus in on what you're doing. There's a lot of tools. There's a lot of different tools. You can use Trello, you can use the Notes app, you can use reminders. You have tools at your fingertips to help keep you organized. So pick a tool, and you can also share some of these tools with other people. I love sharing the Notes app with my parents when we have to do grocery shopping, because I can type something in and then they'll see it, or I'll see it if I'm at the store. So organize a little bit and use the technology that's really ample and at your fingertips. It's going to be very helpful. Number 4, you want to schedule your productivity. What does this mean? Well, as you prepare your plans for the day, do you know how to really set yourself up for success when you're scheduling these different tasks? It's not just about making a to-do list. It's also about knowing how to schedule certain activities during certain times of day. Some of the most successful entrepreneurs deliberately set up their days to allow for maximum productivity, and you can steal their secrets, and we will steal their secrets. So take care of the most difficult tasks first. Leave the leisure time and the rest time for later, and schedule adequate time for the important things, knowing exactly what you need to do for them. Usually doing this in the morning, during your morning time, as we are becoming morning people, doing these really important things in the morning can give you peace of mind for the rest of your day, because you know you got the important things done. And that's going to be key to really making the rest of your day flow seamlessly, because people are going to pop up with new needs and you're going to be ready. You'll have time. Number 5, you want to improve your focus by planning ahead. When you plan ahead your day, when you plan your day ahead of time, you have a much better idea of what you need to accomplish at every point during the day, including early in the morning. When you may feel as though you're staggering through a fog, stumbling, and I feel this way, and I'm a morning person. I'm just going to say it. I wake up kind of like out of it, okay? But a little pre-planning can put you in a better position to avoid the fog and know exactly what you need to do next. These 5 tips are going to be essential for you. Watch this video again, learn a little bit more. Learning how to take advantage of the morning is one of the most critical habits for highly effective people. It's a time before everyone else is awake, and learning how to become a morning person is the first step to creating a more efficient morning routine. Now is the time to make your plans, to put them into action, to make them happen, and to make those changes to improve your life. Please comment down below, like and subscribe if you want more content like this, and I will see you next Wednesday. Also, if you have any questions, about how to make this work for you, go ahead and leave a comment down below too, and I'd love to talk to you specifically if there are some things that you're wondering. So I hope to see you next Wednesday. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next video, and I'll see you then. Bye.